Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Candyland Winter Wonderland. I feel we're getting that vibe right now with this background and all the little arbolitos behind me and the candles. So in today's video, I am gonna pretty much be answering anything you need tips or advice on. I want you guys to look at me more than just a beauty influencer, a beauty guru, a beauty YouTuber. I want to be there for you for more things. So I asked you guys to send what you need tips and advice on, and I got so many replies on just real life shit going on, things happening in life. So I'm gonna give you guys the best advice I can give you. I hope that it's helpful. Just know that I've been through things before in life. We've all made it out of it. We've all hit a bunch of rocks in the road, but at the end of the day, we are here, we're alive, we're healthy, and it's all that matters. And we're gonna get through life one day at a time. So let's go ahead and start this. We have a lot of really great questions on here, and some of them are pretty personal, so I'm gonna block the names, but I'm gonna show the screenshots just because I don't want to put you on blast. But I do think it is important to share the question on here, or share the cosita. All right, so the first question is how to get over a breakup. I've been there before, so definitely the worst thing I did was party and go out every single night and distract myself with just party friends and party people and party moments, because that stuff gets so old. You have to do things that make you feel good. I look at it as like self-care. Start yoga, start working out, do things that are positive, do things that are gonna make you feel good inside, because once you start feeling good inside, things get a little easier. But you really just have to put the positive things before you and surround yourself with positive people. Don't get a rebound either. Do not get a rebound. Go ahead and wait that out, and then once you're ready inside and you feel like you're not gonna get drunk and drunk call the person, then go ahead and go out. Keeping body moisturized for the winter. Exfoliate. Tons of exfoliator, body scrubs, and I recommend a really heavy cream. My favorite is the Nivea Essentially Enriched. That one goes so deep. It's great for dry skin. If that's not hydrated enough, do the Aquaphor, I believe is what it's called. That one is for really dry, itchy, peely skin, and that one works great. How to look presentable without a cake face. Biggest thing is to focus on tons of skincare, lots of hydration, do exfoliators so that your skin looks really nice and glowy. Spot conceal where you need, add bronzer to give a natural glow, and then a highlight, and you're good to go. I have like a 5-minute makeup look, I believe that's what it is, or my natural no makeup look. It looks so natural and so fresh and definitely presentable, and you can rock it with the wing liner, a lash, a lip, and it still looks good because your skin is glowing. How to tell your suegra que no quieres hijos, which pretty much means how to tell your in-laws that you don't want kids. She's happy being a dog mom. I think personally, the older generation, like my mom's generation, everyone just had kids at a young age or right after marriage. We're like in a time now where we're holding off on kids. A lot of us are focusing on our career. So maybe lay out your priorities. Tell her what you want to do in life. I'm sure you're still young. So if I was in your situation, I would say I'm focusing on my career. I want to be super established so that when I have a kid, I'm not struggling and I feel like I'm financially ready for that. Young relationships, meaning high school and early college. I think you should be very selfish in your early teens, early 20s. Have fun. Don't take everything too serious. I mean, there are people who do find their loved ones at a very young age, but I definitely think it's a time where you need to explore and have fun and really see what's out there. If you genuinely love the person and you don't see yourself with anybody else and that's the one and it's a good relationship, go for it. But if you're in that place where you're just kind of like unsure what to do and you're kind of like here, you want to do this, it's not, enjoy your life, live it up. I think you could definitely hold off on a relationship because there's going to come a point where you're going to want to settle down, and if it's not the time, it's not the time. Focus on you, girl. It's all about you. Advice on moving in with your boyfriend for the first time. So I'm not sure if you want advice on maybe like furniture stuff, or if you're looking more for like getting used to each other and habits.
I think what she means is relationship stuff. So I think that you as the woman and him as the man, or whether it be girl, guy, I think you guys both need to understand each other, and he or she is not going to be like you. If you're going to move in with somebody, it's not only your house or your apartment, it's your guys' spot. Bye.
I think moving in with the boyfriend for the first time is a very exciting moment. It's also the time where there will be a lot of fights. You guys are not the same person. You guys have different habits. You guys do things differently. One can be clean, one won't be clean. One does this, one does the other. I think the biggest thing is communication, getting to know each other. If something bothers you, talk about it versus holding it in. We're eventually gonna blow up. If there's habits, for example, Sebas, I'm sorry I have to put you under the bus, but when we moved in, Sebas had a really bad habit of leaving like all the cabinets and drawers open, and it would bug me. Can you remember to close this? Can you remember to do this, put this away, or whatever it was? And through time, eventually it's like, okay, yeah, I'll put it away. Lots of communication and compromise. stay motivated in college. This one is one that it will be a little hard for me to give you advice on because I actually didn't go to a university or anything. I just went to community college. I think the biggest thing is to not give up. You come this far, you're almost done. You just have to champ it out. I would just make sure to have other activities and hobbies in your life so that you don't get too drained with school. Just focus your eyes on the prize. You're almost there. How do you and your partner split time between both families for the holidays? What I've come to realize that works for us, especially because we don't have any kids, we don't have a reason for our families to really join together because everyone lives everywhere. I think the biggest thing is to host the holidays. Maybe next time host Christmas, host Thanksgiving, have it at your house, you be the person hosting it. That way both sides are kind of forced to come together. Or you guys can decide on spending one at one house and one at the other if you guys don't want to host a party. My best friend doesn't like my boyfriend, so I'm stuck in the middle. I actually have never had that problem, but I actually have been the other person on the other side who didn't like a friend's boyfriend. And the biggest thing was maybe just not communicating with my friend what the issue is. I think it's really important, since both of these people mean so much to you, to sit down, talk to them, and maybe go over what the issue is, figure it out. At the end of the day, you don't want to lose both of those people in your life, and there's clearly a problem between each other as well. So I think everybody needs to get together, talk it out, figure things out, and then go from there. Home decor with a low budget. Home Goods, TJ Maxx, thrift stores. Period. When do you know you need to cut people off, and how do you do it? You just have to do it. If you've already fed up with them, they've disrespected you, they've been rude to you, it's your life. You got to hang out with people that make you happy. And if that person isn't bringing any positive vibes or energy to you or bringing anything good to you, what's the point of having them around? It's going to create nothing but an awkward vibe. You're going to ruin your night and your time, and it's not worth it. Bye, bitch. Organization and daily motivation, especially for cleaning. Cleaning YouTube video. Put on a cleaning YouTube video. It'll motivate you like no other. Staying clean and organized is the best way to start your day. For me, when I'm organized and clean, I feel like I have one aspect of my life in control. My life, everything else is all kind of scattered and crazy, but when it comes to like my house, if that's clean and organized, I feel rested inside. That make any sense? Weight loss, getting motivation to work out. My biggest motivation is not feeling comfortable in my own body. Once I feel like I hit a point where I'm uncomfortable in my clothes, I'm comfortable in my own skin, that to me is my wake-up call. I love watching workout videos on Instagram and YouTube. I love seeing people's progress, finding a routine that works in your life. And then for weight loss, you got to start in the kitchen. Cut out sugar, cut out alcohol, cut out eating out, fast food especially. How to quit my job. If it's not making you happy, it's not bringing you joy, leave it behind, but have a backup plan. You can't just leave and then figure it out. You need to figure it out first, then leave. Bye-bye. Ex-mother-in-law that you're still hella cool with. Ooh, I think I'd be pissed off if Sebas was hanging out with his ex's dad. Fuck. What gets you motivated or determined to do and get something? I think I put what I want out there in the universe, and I think you have to live by that. And that goes for anything you want to do in life. You have to put it out there. You have to be positive, because when you think positive, it's gonna happen. Instead of thinking one day I want this to happen, it's like, no, one day this is going to happen. You have to believe in yourself and trust the process. Wrinkles. I'm 32 and I have fine lines. What should I do? Botox, girl. Botox is the game changer. On top of that, doing bomb skincare, getting facials often, but Botox, honestly. Because I get Botox and I don't have any wrinkle on my forehead. Tips on growing my Instagram. Stay consistent. You have to stay consistent or it's not gonna grow. I recommend staying super active on your stories, engaging with your audience and people who follow you. Try to find your niche and stick with that. Advice on how to start a YouTube channel. Most people are gonna tell you to do it, which yes, that's the biggest thing. You have to just do it, but you need to have a game plan. One of the things that I did before I started was I wrote down what I wanted my channel to be like, and I wrote down ideas. Till this day, I still have notes in my phone. Anytime I get a video idea, I just jot it down, and then whenever I need something to film, I'll go in there and I'll see what I'm in the mood for and I'll pick one of those. Makeup brushes. My favorites are from Smith Cosmetics, Smashbox, and Morphe. If you've known an ex's family for 10 years, do you keep it friendly or say bye? I would say bye, but you could still say hi if you see them, but no need to text them. Tips on repurposing an outfit you've already taken a picture with. I do not know who made this rule, but whoever did, I'm pissed at you. I hate the thought process of that. I really don't care. I reuse every single outfit. If you use it again and you feel like you don't want people to know the same outfit, I recommend throwing a different jacket on top, different jewelry with it, change up your hair with it. Who cares, girl? It's your life. It's what makes you happy. Family problems. Definitely talk it out. Tomorrow's never guaranteed. You never want to regret anything. I mean, you know your limits and you know where you stand, but definitely work it out. I have a crush on someone I see around, but I don't know how to approach him. Approach them, say hi, compliment. You make the move, girl. Staying with someone after they cheated, am I done for it? I don't think you're done for it. I mean, I know that there's reasons why you stay with them, you love the person and you want to forgive them, but I do feel that the trust is lost. I do think it's going to be very hard to retrust that person again and not feel insecure at times, but I think if the person is being honest and has changed, then I hope it works out. How to not get makeup on turtleneck tops. Put the top on first, add some napkins in between, and voila. Working from home, it's a blessing and a curse for me. Priorities, work first. I think for me, my 2020 goal from working at home is to wake up, work, get everything done, and then from there, focus on home stuff and whatever I have to do afterwards. Best apps to edit a little Instagram makeup videos. I recommend iMovie in video shot for the apps, and if you want to upgrade to your computer, definitely Final Cut Pro. That's our favorite. So the next one is for anybody who wants to start a YouTube channel. It says editing and lighting. I want to start a YouTube channel, but what do I need? For me personally, I think starting, you are totally fine with going with the ring light, a good camera, and a good mic. That's where it's gonna be at. From there, once you're ready to upgrade to some big girl lights, I recommend getting the Kino Flow lights. Those are my absolute favorites. Do you have a recommendation on camera, sir?
Depending on budget, if you want to do something like less expensive, the Rebels are really good. You can even get them at Best Buy. If you want something in the middle, maybe a Canon 6D Mark II. If you want something more expensive, maybe a Canon EOS or a Canon Mark IV or 5D. Depends.
Have a big ass wedding or take an extraordinary trip. I think to me it really depends. If your wedding's gonna be full of people that you don't really even talk to or that you're not gonna talk to in a year, take the trip. But if half those people are family and people that you really want there, then definitely have a big ass wedding. How to deal with a bitter ass coworker. We're office mates and it drags me down all the time. I've been here before and it definitely sucks. I think the most important thing is just to ignore the person. Don't even give the person the time of day. You can still say hi, be cordial, be the bigger person, but definitely keep your distance because that bitter person's only gonna make you look bitter. Favorite foundations for glowy looking skin. Anytime I want any foundation to glow, but I do need coverage, I do love adding a little pump of an illuminizer. So the Marc Jacobs Do You Do drops. Personally, I love the NARS Natural Radiance because you do get a medium to full coverage, but you still get that really nice glow, less powder as well, and then a really nice hydrating setting spray on top. Long distance relationships. You know what they say, amor de lejos, amor de pendejos. Long distance is actually really, really hard. I don't think I could ever do it, so props if you're doing it right now. The biggest thing is figuring out how long it's gonna be for. What's the plan? Are you guys planning to get married? Is it worth your time? Is it just a seasonal boyfriend? I think really communicating and figuring that out will determine if it's worth your time. Last thing you wanna do is wait for this person for 5 years and come to find out that they've had a whole new life out there or it's just not gonna work out. Body detox and healthy lifestyles. This one is one that I struggle with till this day. I think the biggest body detox you can do is to start cutting alcohol, sugar, all the bad stuff out of the body. Drink lots of water, flush it out, do saunas, go to hot yoga, do Pilates, do something that's gonna make you sweat it out. You'll start feeling a lot better that way. How to stay positive. Been feeling down and work lately has felt like a chore. That is the worst feeling. I have definitely been there before. I find 1 day a week for self-care. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy. It can be from taking a bath to cleaning to just meditating. Doing that for yourself, you really uplift your spirits a lot and you're really able to just think and regroup your thoughts and get out of that negative mindset. I hope that really helps because I've been there before and it's the worst when you are not feeling positive, not feeling great about yourself. It really sucks. At the end of the day, all these feelings are temporary. They're gonna go away. So you just have to learn how to take it 1 day at a time. Just focus on yourself. Do a self-care day, a self-care morning every day where you have just an hour, 5 minutes, whatever for yourself to just get your thoughts together. My boyfriend keeps in contact with my ex behind my back. Do you think I should be worried? I don't think you should be worried, but it's definitely disrespectful. I would not be okay with that. I don't care how nice the relationship is. They're not together anymore. They don't need to be talking. I'd call him out and tell him you're not okay with it. It's disrespectful. Advertising tips for freelance makeup artists. If you're definitely doing this through Instagram, it's the best way to go. I recommend doing before and afters of your clients, showing the transformation. I think it's important to show different varieties of looks you can do on different skin colors, on different eye shapes, and be able to create a variety of looks, not just one look. Definitely have your signature look, but it's important to be able to create a very natural look to a dramatic, to a bridal look, to a photo shoot, showing that you're very well balanced. I think it's also important to collab with people as well. Do jobs for free. Do photo shoots for free, do trades, whatever you have to do to put your business out there and have it work. How do you keep the spark connection alive after being with your partner for so long? Definitely treating the relationship of X amount of years as if it's still a new relationship. Go on dates with each other, dinner with each other, go out with friends, have your time alone as well. For example, Sebastian has his friends, I have my friends, we do things on our own, we do trips on our own sometimes, not all the time, sometimes. But I definitely think it's important to have your separate times so you kind of miss each other. Right, babe?
Right.
Best red lipstick, arriba! From ColourPop, iluvsarahii, available on colourpop.com. Next one says, I have a friend with benefits and I'm trying not to catch feelings, but it's hard. Whew! That is really hard. I gotta cut it, girl, because What's gonna happen if he tells you he doesn't feel the same way or you find out he's with other people? The last thing you wanna do is get hurt from this, so speak up while you can. And who knows, he may feel the same way about you, so I don't think it would hurt for you to speak up. Being smart with money. Stop spending money on stupid shit. Cut out things that are not important and not worth it. And only you know what that is. Meeting the family. This is a scary one. Very, very scary because you don't really know what you're getting yourself into. I personally would just go in there with a smile. I would just champ it out. I wouldn't be too shy, I wouldn't be too quiet, but I also am not gonna be too loud and crazy. I'd probably get to know them before I say too much. I don't know, just keep cool, but also just be yourself as well. What do you think should happen on the first date? Should the guy pay? First date, the guy probably will want to pay, so let them. But definitely if you guys end up going to the second one, maybe just like offer. I know with Sebas and I, in our first dates we went on, he paid, and then a couple times I did, and he was like, no, I'll do it. And I'm like, boy, you broke, like, let me pay.
Wow.
And I would just pay, but that's the thing. It's like, you know, if it ends up being a relationship, you really will have to compromise eventually, so why not? Tips on fighting breakouts quick or overnight. Do not pick whatever you do. Instead, maybe get like a drying lotion. I use the one from Kate Somerville whenever I have a zit that pops up. However, if it's not gone by the morning, or if it doesn't dry out, or if it gets worse, I will book an appointment with my facialist and go get it extracted professionally so that I don't scar, and so she can also kill the rest of the bacteria. I want to eventually get my own place. What advice would you have to stop overthinking it? Actually, I don't think there's a problem in overthinking it. I think it's good that you're thinking about it. You just have to put it out into the universe, make it a goal of yours, and eventually it's going to happen. I always think about things that I wanted in life, and if I made them happen, it's because I really made it the goal. I really put it out there. But also don't rush it. If you still live at home and you're young, enjoy it while you can. I feel that it's harder to move out the older you get because you become so close to your family. I know for me, I moved out, I believe at 27. I'm 31. And now I look back and I'm really happy that I moved out at an older age and I didn't rush out of it. There's no rush in life. It'll happen when it's meant to happen, but make it a goal. Learning how to properly cut a crease. I feel it's impossible with my eyelids. Keyword, fake the crease. We have to fake the crease to get this look. This is not my crease. My crease is not this high. If you guys see this, that's my crease. That fold, that bend, that's my actual crease. So do not give up. Leaving a job you've had for 5 years. So if you are leaving a job for 5 years, I recommend having a plan, figuring out what you want to do before you go. Do you have a job lined up? Is it paying more than the other one? Is it worth it? Is it gonna make you happier? Is it an upgrade from where you were before? If all that falls in yes, then definitely take the leap. But if you're wanting to leave just because you don't want to be there anymore, I definitely would hold it on, because the last thing you want to do is quit that job, not know what to do, and then be lost and having to figure it out, and then possibly regretting that decision. How to stay on a diet and still be social. Definitely cut out any kind of sugary drinks if you go out. I recommend vodka and water and lime, tequila, water, and lime. If you are gonna go out to eat, maybe skip on dessert and substitute any kind of pastas and breads for salads or anything like that that just cuts out any of the fatty, sugary, or alcoholic stuff. And the last one says, things you wish you knew in your early 20s that would have been helpful to you now. I definitely think in my 20s, I would have loved to have known more about taxes, how money works, how to buy a house, how to buy a car, how credit works, how I fix my credit, how I build my credit, even how to start your own business. These are things that were never discussed or talked to about when I was younger. This is all stuff I had to learn on my own, trial and error, lots of tears, lots of crying, confusion. So I'm gonna sum it up to you guys as quickly as I can. When it comes to credit, it is very important. Credit is gonna get you a car, it's gonna get you a house, it's gonna help you get what you want in life, but you have to have a good credit score, and to build it, you have to pay things on time. Do not be late. I recommend paying things before they're actually due. Not max out your credit cards. When you max them out, your credit goes down. For taxes, I still actually don't really understand taxes. They still don't make sense. I hate doing taxes. They stress me out. I cry every year when it comes around because it is so stressful. And somebody who works for themselves, I do end up paying taxes. So if you start a business, be prepared for that. The most stressful one to me definitely is buying a house, and definitely taxes. Those are the two things that have been the most intense moments of my life. But it's all very rewarding at the end. So definitely don't get too freaked out about it. And make sure that you read up on it, get some knowledge on it, so that you're not too shocked when it comes down to that task. Okay? I feel like talking about it is already stressful as it is, so I hope I made sense. All right, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually really had a good time doing this. It was nice to chat with you guys and talk about personal stuff. Just like you, I am human. I go through things. We've all been there, so I figured I can give you guys a little words of advice or just help you guys any way out at all. And overall, just share my thoughts on it. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know down below, and let me know if you guys want to see another video like this. I would love to continue doing part 2s, part 3s. We could even next time focus on a certain subject. Maybe we could do a relationship video, school, job, whatever it is. We can make it happen. I'm here for you guys. Just know that I am here for you. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.